afternoon and it's kind of drizzling a bit outside. I really want to make the most out of this like little pocket of time and just sit down and relax, pull out all of my painting materials and kind of brainstorm for a little project that I'm kind of thinking of doing. I really am in this like brainstorming moment. I hope to have a little exhibition at the end of the year. I'm joining like an artists collective in my university, which has nothing to do with art. I'm studying economics, but this is just my passion on the side. So I really want to spend a little time kind of brainstorming a few ideas, seeing if I want to do this. And even if I decide to not do the project, I just want to have a little bit of fun and kind of let go of the expectation of having to always make something really, really beautiful. I found like these big sheets of oil paper and it's kind of canvas. It's technically not. It kind of looks a bit like paper. I want to see what that is all about. But first I'm gonna light a candle, put some music, and really, I don't know, ease into the ambience of making art at home on a Sunday afternoon. So the references that I'm kind of basing myself off of this afternoon. So there's this incredible artist that I've been loving for such a long time. Her name is Danda Jones and she creates kind of like these cubist inspired little paintings, and for some reason they just speak to me so much. I love their boldness, I love their symbolism, I love her use of color. I just think it's so beautiful and it just like, her work speaks to me. I wanted to see if I can explore this style and kind of like play with it, do something of my own. So I kind of went down this rabbit hole. I was researching like Cubism and Picasso and like the philosophical kind of foundation of this art movement, to see if I've been inspired by the movement in itself, or I don't know what exactly, but I'm just trying to break it down into all the elements that I love and kind of weave them into my work as I go along. Generally, the plan for today is paint, color, play. I'm not gonna care if it looks good or not. I just wanna experiment and see what I can come up with. Also, this is the canvas that I'm gonna be using. The paper is super, it almost feels like a piece of canvas. I don't know what it is because it's not paper. It just feels very, very soft. It's actually meant for oil painting, but I don't want to use oils today. Like, oils are just stressful sometimes because you gotta air the room out and it's cold, and I just want to be able to experiment without making a mess everywhere. Oh, I need to get some water for my acrylics then. Okay. So excited. Let me just rip a page, or should I just leave it in? Nah. No. I'm just gonna cut the edge off. I'm gonna snack. really enjoyed painting these flowers right here. I was kind of using this little reference photo as an inspiration. And then this is supposed to be one of the trams in the Santa Teresa neighborhood where we stay in Rio. It's really beautiful. And this is like my abstract interpretation of the graffiti they had there. But here I had an idea to like combine my flower drawing with the sketch that I made before, because I really loved the way the water and like all of this looked, but I didn't like this. So I tried to combine that with, and then put the flowers and then the mountains that you can see in Ipanema Beach, which are like the twin brother mountains. And I think this could be a very cool idea for like a full-blown painting on a canvas. I would literally put this up on my wall. Right now it's super colorful, and it's a little bit kind of like naive, and I love looking at it. It also looks like a 5-year-old could have made it, which is true, but the whole process made me so happy, and I think that's what art is all about. And also I think I'll put a voiceover over like me painting, talking to you about this. But I've also been kind of experimenting with my style a lot, and I've been really trying to let go of the need to be perfect when painting, when drawing, because I feel like that takes the fun out, that makes me not want to do it. So I tried to break it down into playing, into doing something completely without the pressure of expectations, without the pressure of it turning out good. And yeah, I've been watching this creator, I think her name is Ingrid Hagen. I've been watching her every single day, because she was doing like this 30-day challenge where she was painting, and I don't know, she just really changed my brain chemistry, because I was like, damn, I can paint it, have it not turn out good, and still consider it a painting, still consider it a win. And I was really playing around with like the way I used my brush strokes, and I love the way I left like little spaces of white in between like the elements and whatever, and then like the background. So maybe in a real painting I could also have a colored background so that seeps through instead of white. But I just love the unfinished look of it. It's just, I don't know, I think I'm gonna do a full-blown painting of this study that I did here with the Ipanema Beach and the flowers in the front. I don't know how geographically accurate it is, but it doesn't matter. Also, like, I feel like ideas really come to you as you're doing it. So I had this idea of like a girl kind of like dancing, swirling around and having flowers in her dress, but I'm not exactly sure how that will look. I tried to do something here. This is kind of what I was going for here, but I don't know if I captured exactly the vibe of what I want to go for. But it's just for me to remember when I look back, when I'm looking for ideas, I can just reference these. But oh my god, I love them so much. started absolutely pouring outside, and I'm inside with my little candle and paintings, and it's nice. I think I'm gonna stop just because I literally no longer have space to put everything to dry. I'm really happy with what I did. I think I have some inspiration, and honestly the end goal was to have fun, and I had a lot of that. I stained my carpet a little bit, but I'm gonna worry about that later. It kind of brought my mood down a bit, but then I realized that I can choose to not care about it, so I won't, and I will try to get it out with some alcohol a bit later. But yeah, it's just so therapeutic. I loved it. I hope you guys can watch this and maybe paint yourself as well, if so we can do like a little paint with me moment. I'm just gonna eat these macarons. I got them last week. It was my mom's birthday, and I was looking for a reason to just splurge on some really nice sweets. And sweets in general, I really don't buy sweets for myself when I'm abroad, but I don't know. And I've been putting off eating them because I wanted like a special moment to eat them. So this just goes to show that if you look for a special moment all the time, you're never gonna actually do the thing. So just, you know, just do it. Oh, they're nice. They're from Maison Cafe. I'm just gonna put my music on and listen to the rain. Just try to soak the moment up. I love these kinds of afternoons. They're truly my favorite. The chocolate one is also really nice. I love it. Oh my god. This evening was such a success. I think I will leave it at that. And I encourage you to try this out for yourself. It's really the most fun I've had in a lot of time. And if you liked it, let me know so I can make more of these, because it was certainly very enjoyable for me to do. And there's now lots of works that I can draw some inspiration from when making my next painting. It was also so like pleasant to just put the brush down and literally not care whether the stroke is gonna turn out good or not, because it kind of like frees up the process and it makes it flow kind of. I don't know. I think I might try to film some like kind of like short form content of this as well. I think it would be enjoyable. But other than that, I love you guys. You are worthy. You are the best. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.